This is the scene when the security inspector looks at your suitcase. It's really clear. Without leaving any privacy. How does he see through your suitcase? Why do they take out the laptop? For separate inspection? And why is water prohibited from being carried? In fact, when our luggage goes through security check, we use X-ray security machines. When you put your luggage on the conveyor belt and enter the scanning area, the machine will emit a high-energy X-ray beam through your suitcase and finally hits the detector at the back. But what the security machine sees is not a real photo, but a distribution map of how much X-rays are absorbed. Different materials absorb X-rays differently. High-density materials like metal and ceramics absorb more rays, so they appear darker in the image. Clothes and plastics absorb less, so they appear brighter in the image. So in the security check image, knives, guns, and metal parts can be recognized at a glance. Since the machine can already see so many things, why do we have to take laptops out separately? The reason is simple. It's not that the security machine can't recognize computers, but the computer is too blocking. A laptop has a metal shell inside, with a motherboard, a battery, and multiple layers. It will absorb and block X-rays significantly. The area under the computer, it becomes almost the blind spot in the image. If someone hides contraband under the computer, it's hard for old security machines to detect. So computers are taken out for separate inspection. But now you will find that many airports no longer require you to do so, because the current security machines use not traditional two-dimensional X-rays, but CT scanners, which is a three-dimensional version of X-rays. During the scanning process, X-ray emitter, the emitter and detector rotate around the suitcase, and images are taken from multiple angles, and finally a complete three-dimensional structure. In this way, every layer and every position can be seen clearly. Computers can no longer be used as obstructions. Light can only identify shapes, which is not enough, but also distinguish materials. In ordinary X-ray images, a bottle of water and a bottle of hydrogen peroxide look almost identical. To distinguish them, the machine must accurately judge the material itself, and the speed must be fast. Thousands of bags are processed every day, and the false alarm rate cannot be high. So what to do? The real key is not the algorithm, but how X-rays are absorbed. The most important mechanism is called the photoelectric effect. When X-rays hit an atom, part of the energy is absorbed, and electrons are knocked out. The more atoms in a unit volume, the greater the probability of this collision. The denser and thicker the material is, the stronger the absorption. The advantage of CT scanning is that it can accurately calculate the thickness of the object. It directly removes this variable, and the rest is the material's own characteristics. Next is dual energy X-rays. If you use two different energy X-rays and irradiate the same material simultaneously, you will find that high-energy X-rays are easier to penetrate, while low-energy X-rays are more easily absorbed. The absorption of these two X-rays by different substances is stable. This difference itself is a material. The fingerprint system can calculate a parameter called the effective atomic number, which is used to classify materials. For example, the value of water is about 7.42, but many explosive liquids have values around this range. That's why water is not allowed through security check. It's not because water is dangerous, but because water is too similar to dangerous goods. Once the system is uncertain, the luggage will be pulled out. The manual inspection team will be slowed down, so it's more efficient not to bring water. So why are some security checks now allowed? This is because the new generation of security scanners no longer, but start to truly understand the three-dimensional structure. Through multi-angle scanning imaging, the system can directly calculate the volume of the object and absorption data to directly estimate the density. When you put the density and effective atomic number together, the originally vague area, the gap between them is immediately revealed. Water can be distinguished from dangerous liquids.